At the very end of the show, I believe that Samurai Jack is going to die. Before I get any further, I have to warn you that there are some spoilers for Season 5 Episode 2 in this video, so don't continue watching if you don't want to be spoiled. With that being said, let's get on to the theory. So in Season 5 Episode 2, Jack had his first encounter against the Daughters of Aku. As clearly mentioned by meeting his former self, these villains are more powerful than anything he's ever faced before.
He keeps thinking that one of his machines can defeat me. Maybe he's right. You haven't faced anything so powerful. How much longer can you keep this up?
Plus, he has no sword to really defend himself and win the battle, so it'll be even harder to defeat Aku. A key moment happens towards the end of the episode when Jack is fighting one of the daughters and gets stabbed. He manages to kill her, but he still takes a knife in the chest and is extremely injured. I think this moment is a wake-up call for all the fans watching the show. It's telling us that Jack really isn't safe, that he can get injured badly. His fate isn't as confirmed in the show now because there's blood and creatures can actually die. Samurai Jack is not as invincible or ageless as we believe, and that leads me to my next point. There's a part in this episode that I think people are overlooking, and it's ultimately what proves Samurai Jack will die at the end of the series. So if you watch the episode, you'll know of these small scenes with the wolf. The wolf has to verse a bunch of enemies in the wild in a bloody battle. You may have looked at these scenes and wondered why they even fit in the episode if they didn't relate to Jack in the main story, but here's the thing. The wolf scenes are a metaphor for Jack's endless struggle. In the final moments of the episode, we see that the wolf has conquered every single rival that he came across. However, the terrible battle led to the wolf's death. This is exactly how I think the show will end because this sort of scene isn't placed in the show for nothing. Here's what'll probably happen. Jack will find a way to defeat the Daughters of Aku, probably getting his sword back. Then he will have an epic final battle with Aku himself, and it'll be something to remember for a long time. But Jack cannot live forever. He can get hurt. This is why in the final moments of the show, Jack will die from his injuries in battle. I feel like he'll save his village, but shortly after he won't live to see much else because he is going to die. One very important thing I feel I should mention is in one of Genndy Tartakovsky's interviews about Samurai Jack. He was asked if the conclusion of the show changed from what he imagined it 14 years ago, and he said that there's a story he wanted to tell, so it hasn't changed at all. He said that making an ending was challenging, but if they get it right, it's going to leave people in tears. I feel like these tears aren't going to be the happy kind. Samurai Jack's darker tone and wolf metaphor are making it likely that Jack will not survive in the end. He'll defeat all his enemies and save everybody, but he cannot actually live himself. Because the show has taken a much darker approach, it isn't looking like we'll have the normal happy fairy tale ending where everything is good. That is why I believe Samurai Jack is going to die.
Aku's grasp chokes the past, present, and future. Hope is lost.
Anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Be sure to give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.